You don't want to be loved. You're just too afraid of getting hurt. Do you often feel this way? When someone tries to get close to you, you will subconsciously take a step back. My mind was saying, don't come near me. But once they really turned around and left, you can't help wanting to chase after her. Flipping through the chat records and recalling the details. Even late at night, I asked myself again and again, why is love so painful for me? You are not indifferent. It's not that love is not needed. You're just stuck with conflicting emotions. All of this may be the result of avoidant attachment affecting you. When you were a child, in fact, I longed for love, longing for a hug, an affirmation, even if it's just a sentence like, I'm proud of you. But what is the reality? When you take out your test paper or work with great expectations, what greets you is, why is there only so little score this time? Or, stop wasting your time and do something useful. So you learn to hide your feelings. Push your desire deep into your heart. Tell yourself, don't expect any more, lest you be disappointed. Slowly, you're used to using indifference as armor. Protect yourself with silence. You appear independent, distant, and even cold in interpersonal relationships. But only you know, every time behind, I'm fine alone. It's the fear of, I'm afraid I'll get hurt if I get close. When you are in a relationship, I clearly want to get closer, but you subconsciously avoid them when they care about you. The other party asked, what's wrong with you? You said, it's okay, don't ask. It's not that you don't want to be loved, but you are afraid that once you get close, the other person will see your vulnerability. You worry, when those true feelings are seen, you will be disliked, alienated, or even abandoned. You're used to pushing others away first. It's not because you don't care. It's because you care too much. Every time you say, don't be so clingy, what she's actually saying is, I'm afraid if I get too close, you'll leave instead. Whenever the relationship becomes intimate, you start to back away. Tell yourself, no one is unlosable. But when I am alone in an empty room, you flip through your phone again. But I don't know who to talk to. You convince yourself that being alone is freedom. But in fact, the loneliness has already filled my heart. You don't want to get close. You're afraid of getting hurt. You don't want to express yourself. You're afraid of being rejected. This feeling of jumping back and forth between desire and escape makes you physically and mentally exhausted. It also makes relationships tense and fragile. Psychologist John Bowlby proposed the formation of avoidant attachment. It often stems from emotional deprivation and frustration in childhood. When a child expresses his needs again and again, but is ignored, I sought comfort again and again, but was rejected. He will gradually learn. Emotions are dangerous. Getting close will hurt. They learn to suppress and be independent. When I grow up, I put on a shell of I am fine. Refuse to ask for things and get used to taking care of yourself. Stop expressing your needs. But this seemingly calm and rational. There are too many desires and fears hidden behind it. They long for someone to understand them and be close to them. But I'm also worried that once I become real, others will leave me. Then, they become passive, unexpressive, and undependent. Always take a sensible step back in a relationship. But the real me, it's actually very soft and sensitive. It's just that no one has treated me kindly for too long. How to get out of the dilemma of avoidance? Step 1. Allow yourself to be defensive, but without having to be on alert all the time. You have to know that you who always want to retreat. In fact, it is protecting yourself. This defense is not wrong. It is just a self-protection mechanism left over from old experience. But you are an adult now. You have the ability to identify the person in front of you, not the person who hurt you as a child. When you feel anxious or withdrawn, take 3 deep breaths. Tell yourself, being close doesn't necessarily mean getting hurt. Step 2. Start practicing with small expressions. For example, even just saying, I'm a little afraid of intimacy, but I'm willing to try to make you understand my thoughts. Even if it's just a sharing, an emotion, or a look, Both can take you one step closer to real connection. You don't need to open up all of yourself at once. You just need to try to open it up a little bit. Step 3. Don't rush to get rid of fear, but slowly build trust. Changing attachment patterns takes time. You don't have to become a completely intimate person right away. Instead, practice step by step. Keep yourself in a relationship. Maintain a sense of security while staying close. You deserve a warm relationship that doesn't hold you back. It's not the kind of intimacy that you have to pretend. It's the kind of companionship that allows you to feel at ease and be real. Avoidant attachment is not your fault. It's your past self's way of trying to protect yourself. But protection doesn't need to be on all the time. You can slowly learn to believe. Love does not necessarily mean hurt. It's not that you can't be loved. You just need a little time to learn to believe. In this world, there really is someone who will approach you gently. Don't force you, don't scare you. Will not leave you.